Good morning. I'm Don Pratt. I'm the senior pastor at St. Paul United Methodist Church in Largo, Florida. I read a parable this week about a man who was a sculptor, and he was working on a marble statue of a saint that was going to go in a cathedral. And he was spending a lot of time working really hard getting the creases in her dress and just exactly right on this statue. And a friend was watching him and said, I just realized this statue that you're working on the back of it, and it's going to go into a dark niche in the cathedral with its back against the wall, and you're putting all this effort and all this work into something that nobody's going to see. And the sculptor looked at him and said, God will see it. When I read that, I thought, a lot of times you work hard, you do things, and nobody seems to notice. And sometimes we start feeling like, why are we doing all this? Nobody really cares. Why do I try to do things at such a level of excellence when nobody seems to notice or care? And sometimes that can get to us and be a part of how we think about what we do. And I just want to remind you today, God sees. God sees your effort. God sees your desire. God sees what you do when nobody else is looking. So I just want to encourage you today. You're not alone. In any acts of kindness or love or things you try to do the best you can do, God sees and God knows. And I believe in some way God rewards us in our hearts. So something to think about anyway. And remember, God loves you.